Living in an £8,000 per month villa with 5 other entrepreneurs. Sounds like the dream, right? What people don't realize though, it's actually a fucking mirror. It's going to expose your weaknesses and it's going to challenge your standards. And if you're not ready, it's going to break you. For those of you who don't know me already, my name is Will. I'm a 22-year-old entrepreneur from the northeast of England, and I'm currently living in Koh Samui, Thailand with some of the members in my Willionaire community. That's the business I've been building for the past year. It's managed me to scale from 0 to 55k per month. People hear villas in Thailand and just think passive income, beach days, fucking around on jet skis. The reality is, there's a lot more pressure than that. There's a lot more than meets the eye. Pressure, accountability, and zero space for excuses. Because when you're living with other killers, guys operating to the highest standard in their business, in their mindset, in their day-to-day life, in their workouts, with their mindset and their physique, you either rise with them or you get left behind. There's no small talk, no conversations that are just service level. Every single conversation we have is deep. You're sitting in the kitchen and one of the guys asks you, bro, what have you made so far this month? 10k. Why? What the fuck you been doing? Have you just been picking your nose all month? Like, that's the sort of shit we talk about. We inspire and motivate each other. It's not judgment, it's standard. It's not bragging, it's inspiration. Wins need celebrated. If you're underperforming, it gets noticed, it gets called out. That level of pressure most entrepreneurs have never actually experienced. Excuses get you eaten alive. The second you start making excuses, you get called out. Not gonna lie, we were doing a really long run the other day and I was being a bitch at the end. And one of the lads called me the fuck out of it. He said to me, Will, you've been leading from the front for the entire run. So why on the last 2 kilometers are you being a bitch? Why in the last 2 kilometers are you slowing down? Why are you falling behind the top 3 guys? Will, get your arse together and get to the front. That was exactly what I needed to hear. I didn't want them to encourage me to slow down, to catch my breath. That's bullshit. This isn't out of hate either. This is out of respect. Because in high level rooms, truth is love. If you said you were going to launch and you didn't, then why the fuck not? It's not swept under the rug. It's addressed directly. If you're fragile, then you're just not going to survive. Next, your routine becomes a non-negotiable. If you wake up late, then the boys are already in deep work blocks. But to be honest, in this villa, if I'm up and the other boys aren't up, I'm braying on their doors, being like, Maher, why the fuck are you selling bed? And yes, it is usually Maher. So Maher, you've just been called out live on a YouTube video. Sorry, brother. He's sitting over there and he's looking at me. You skip the gym. Well, they've just came home ready for another work block, and they've got veins pumping out their arms. So now you just look and feel like a bitch. You fall behind, you feel like you are. Living with high performers forces you to build systems, structure, and discipline. Or you just fall apart and you'll leave the villa and you'll cry yourself to sleep. And then you're gonna learn 10 times faster. I've made more progress from conversations with these boys in this villa this month than I did in my entire schooling career. The reason this is because you get like real-time feedback. You actually get proper feedback loops where they help you overcome bottlenecks. You hear how someone else is recording content. You hear how someone else is hiring. You hear someone else's back-end system. You hear someone else's marketing strategy, someone else's ad campaign. And then you can take this and put it in your own business, and they can even help you implement that. You get access to operational thinking, not just theory. So when you live and when you're surrounded by other high achievers, high performing entrepreneurs, you start becoming the kind of person who executes no matter what. You stop tolerating average. You stop needing motivation. It stops becoming impressive and it becomes normal. Most people aren't ready for this kind of environment. They say they want accountability until they get it. They say they want high standards until it gets uncomfortable. Living in a high performance house is not chill. It's not quiet, and it's certainly not emotionally safe. It's productive chaos. And if you're a soft little bitch, then it's going to chew you up and spit you back out. You don't get to slack off for 3 days and then catch up. You don't get to be off around people like this. So here's what I got from living in this £8,000 per month villa. Better business, sharper mind, and a higher baseline. And of course, friendships. I've been developing the friendships with this guys in the villa, guys who I previously knew from my Willionaire network, and we've just been growing. We've been helping each of our businesses with our content, with our mindset, way faster than I could have done alone. We've launched new offers, filmed viral content, hired better teams, and built brands that last, all because the environment forces us to level up. That's what proximity does. It removes your excuses and replaces them with standards. If you're stuck at 10, 20, 30, 50k per month, you don't need another funnel, you don't need another course, you don't need a new offer, you need pressure, you need brotherhood, you need accountability, you need like-minded guys to help you scale, guys who force you to rise. And boys, that is what we have created at Willionaire. It's not just another Discord group. It's a real brotherhood. We live together, travel together, and scale together. And we do this all around the world, in villas like this one. But yeah, if you want in, there is a link in the description below. You can book a call with me, and we can see if you're going to be a good fit for the brotherhood. My Instagram link is also on there, and so is my website, so check it out. Boys, if you like this sort of content, then please do like and subscribe. I appreciate you big time. Over and out.